It is season 2, and in season 2 we're looking at Notting Hill Carnival celebrating 60 years. And we can talk to people in town, we can talk to people in mass, we can talk to the masqueraders, we can talk to the promoters, but ultimately we have royalty within the midst of carnival. And when we say royalty, we're talking about people who would, more or less be the king of carnival, not in the sense of costume, but in the sense of the art form of calypso. And my special guest, which is extremely special to me, is, I think it's 13 times this man has won the calypso crown. He is probably one of the most humorous calypsonians, and he can touch on any topic, whether it be political or otherwise. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Lord Cloak to the set. Mr. Cloak, sir?
Yes.
Well. It's good to have you here, sir.
Yes.
Long time coming. How you doing, Cloak?
Well, I'm doing all right up and all here.
I know this London weather is on the extreme.
Well, I like the weather. I custom the weather.
Yeah, for some.
Now I want to speak about calypso.
So we're going to talk about calypso. So let me talk about where did it all start from for you?
When I started as a little boy, and my name was the Mighty Falcon.
The mighty what?
Falcon. Falcon is a bird. Falcon is a bird. The Mighty Falcon.
Okay.
In Trinidad.
Okay, which part of Trinidad are you from?
Port of Spain.
Oh, you are Port of Spain.
I got Tom man.
Yeah, Tom. So, Falcon, and when you started at that point in time, were you writing for yourself?
I write my own song. I could even... Everybody asks me the same question. If I write my song, I keep telling them all day long, Lord Cloak never go wrong. You understand? I write my own, I could even extend hope. I am a champion. When come to calypso, try to understand I am a king of it.
Cloak, that voice is unique, and that voice sort of, when, for seeing your performance over the years at the London Calypso tent here, people is sort of coming out to see and hear you, but that voice has a kind of similarity to other calypsonians that I know abroad. I think there's a calypsonian in Trinidad who you might be related to when saying so. I don't know if people pick up that voice, they sound familiar.
Well, as a little boy,
Yeah.
I used to follow under the calypsonians. But in those days, they used to say for penny and cent, or roti and a soda. Men like Jaguar, Spider, the Mighty Boma. And Boma was one of my favorites. Boma gave me a calypso, and I won with that.
So you used to emulate these guys? You used to emulate these guys? The hair, the style, and all that kind of thing?
Well, I look at some of them, and or like Johnny King, when I see him come out, I admire some of these guys. I remember when I was a little boy, sitting on Charlotte Street by the gas station, Sparrow walked up to me and he said, listen, how do you like this song? Sparrow is a good flying from tree to tree. Why must I buy a cow and I know how to get milk? That is a very old song. I said, Sparrow, that is a very good song. And when he come, he sing Gin and Dinah. But Sparrow get Gin and Dinah in jail. I am 86 years old. I born 1940, the 12th of July. I could tell you about the calypsonian and I could tell you about the mass.
So we know you had that influence by all these calypsonians who you were familiar with within the diaspora of Trinidad and Tobago. But you left Trinidad and Tobago and you decided to venture far afield, which is London. We're celebrating 60 years, and we know you will have contributed to that 60 years. When was your first performance and your first introduction to Notting Hill Carnival?
I don't remember the year, but I remember I in England here before Carnival started. When I hear the High Carnival in the other day, I joined Ebony Steel Band. I don't remember the year, but I was one of the first in Ebony Steel Band to join Ebony Steel Band. And in those days, we did not used to be staying at the Grove, we used to go to High Park.
Okay, okay.
And what I am saying to you is the orchestra. I'm not telling all people we used to go in High Park and then back to the road. All 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, we are back on the road in London.
1 and 2 o'clock in the morning?
1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, we had mass in London until the government decided to stop.
Okay, and you get the restriction.
And then they start about 7 o'clock and finish later, blah, 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 blah.
So, in light of singing calypso, when was your first time performing?
My first time performing, there was a Clarendon Hotel. A gentleman by the name of Glenn Homer had a band and he had a calypso competition. And he decided to have a few calypsonians, and they had a guy they call the Mighty Tiger. Fantastic calypsonian, that's what we know.
Well, it's just so.
He won it approximately twice or 3 times. And I was always second to him.
So there's a challenge now.
So he used to tell the captain of Ebony Steel Band, your boy is good, but I better. So he always used to say that. Until eventually, I don't want to lie, I remember I used to work in a factory, and a fellow come and sing a chorus. He didn't sing the calypso, he sang a chorus. I said, but I like that chorus. Who sing it? What about the verse? He said, you don't know the verse. And I make up the verse and sing the man chorus, and I won.
That's when you beat Tiger. That was the first time you managed to beat Tiger. What was it? You remember that song? I don't remember this. That's taking you back.
Yeah. I was feeling sickly. So I went and see this doctor. He said, come in quickly. Tell me what's the matter. I said, Dr. Morgan, I think I have migraine. He said 1 injection, and I sure it will ease your pain. That is mine.
That's
But
the first.
the chorus is, he said to bend down and touch your toe. You know he come wrong behind me, so places 2 hands on my belly and still have a 3rd hand injecting me. That is the next man thing, but the verse.
The verse in it, yes.
I mean, and from there I never go back.
And so from that point, Tiger had to.
From that point,
he pulled in your shirt. He pulled in your shirt from in the back. He trying to get to take back his space.
listen to me. I can prove what I am saying to you. I went to one class older brother with Danny older.
Yeah.
He said, you know, you win this competition more than 13 times. Because he used to run the calypso show.
Okay.
One day they had a calypso show and I told, they bring up Lord Nelson. I love that calypso man they bring up. And I was speaking to one of the musicians. I said, I win the calypso king 4 times on the street. He said, use Trinidad juke. I said, what do you mean? He said, juke win it 4 times on the street in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Which I did not know that. So what happened is when Clay Calder come and take over, and I win it twice in the Olympic.
Yeah. I remember when it was in the Olympic.
You remember?
Yeah.
I win it in Dubbies, North London.
North London, yeah.
Hackney.
Yeah.
I win it in Yasantiwa.
Yeah, one trip in a muse, Narrow Road.
Yes. The only place I never win it is the Tabernacle, but
It ain't over yet.
no. People saying They robbed me many times here because I went too much time. That was the talk. Some of my friends go to them and say, why are you robbing Cloak? You want Cloak to win every year? And I'm telling you, they robbed me many times here. And what I really have to say, I'm in this country so long. I remember when this tabernacle was the tabernacle. Pigeons shit all over the place, and you have to give it to a man they call Selwyn Baptiste. He is the one that got here. And things, we all work with him and things started to change. And I don't see Selwyn Baptiste picture out there. I don't see Frank picture out there. I don't see Victor picture out there. I don't see Leonard Wade. I don't see Nancy. I don't see Boots. I don't see Lord Cloak.
And these were the people who contributed to the system.
Yes, they contribute like hell. And I don't see none of them pictures. That is wrong.
But what do you think is the state of calypso right now in the UK?
Calypso in the UK is not good. Because we ain't getting any money. £500 for the winner. Like $5,000. They pay millions in Trinidad. When a man say you're getting £500, it's only because I can't better it. When you come second, you get £300. You come third, you get, come on, man. That's rubbish.
And how do you feel that it change? How do you feel it can change?
How it can change?
Yeah, how do you think? What do you need to do to change that? Because you're saying the prize money is insufficient. You're saying the state of calypso is not good. And you being, and I'm not timing. So what do you think we can do to change the ills? And I will call it the ills because they say it's suffering from the fact of lack of funding in the sense of good payment to the artists. You say the first price is only £500. Then you're saying that calypso itself at this current stage, we celebrate in 60 years, 2026, and calypso is not in a good standing. What do you think from your point of view?
I think that money should raise, and it should raise a long time.
Mm-hmm.
At least a calypsonian should get in at least about £5,000 for the winner.
For the winner, yeah.
Because I mean, all over the world they're paying plenty more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know if America mentioned that they're paying plenty more than £5,000.
So you're using Trinidad as a benchmark?
Yes,
somewhat.
yeah, but Trinidad is the land of the calypso.
Right. So you're not saying to get £1 million, but you're saying the prize money.
And all this thing that they're waiting on funds and things, they should get that long time. Sometimes, imagine that you're paying a calypsonian £50 to come and sing. That's rubbish. A man has talent, and he's using his talent to come and... Now listen to me. There are some calypsonians who live out of London.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't come because what's the sense?
Okay.
You're driving down and you're putting all the special, and when you come, they give you £50 or £100.
Okay.
That is wrong. Totally wrong. That is right now, we must have about 6 or 7 calypsonians.
So do you see an avenue for the change, especially with the next generation of calypsonians coming through? Do you see a way how that could change?
Yeah, that could change. The only how that will really change is by the money.
So you say the money would be
the
the
money
motivation?
is the most important thing. You don't take you know, it has some calypso will come and say, well, what do you owe the money? And you tell the man £100, you say, what? And he gone back to the door. You understand? Now, to be honest with you, at the present moment, it's £100 we get.
Yeah.
When we sing down here, we get 75.
Okay.
When we sing upstairs, we get 100.
Is that for walking up the stairs? You make 25. It's for walking up the stairs.
So, I mean, you know, it is rubbish. And you take all our man talent, we sing over the carnival in the square, you give me 75 pounds. Come on, man.
Yeah, but was it like that, because we're tracking the 60 years, was it like that in the early stage?
It was worse, but nobody never take it to heart.
Nobody never stand up for calypso.
Nobody never stand up for calypso. It was worse.
So it is an improvement, but however, it is not sufficient.
Yeah, what happened is, when we study calypso I am the man, and nobody can come forward and tell me I'm wrong. I am the man who started the calypso in India.
You remember what year that was?
I remember.
You were looking over 92.
I am the man who started the calypso in India, Asantiwa. There's a mass man named Rock. Larry Ford sent me to a man they called Shambo Baku. Shambo Baku, when I went to him, he said, talk to Shabaka.
Okay.
I said, Shabaka, I'm going to calypso time. Shabaka said, talk to me now. I said, I'm going home. When I come back, I'll talk to you. And when I came back home, I went and I speak to him. And that was the first calypso time that we had. They said 20 pounds for each calypsonian.
20 pounds.
20.
That was a lot of money at that time.
Well, a lot of calypsonian grab, you know. So I said, all right, we take it. But the place was full. But no calypsonian get money.
The place full, 20 pounds performance. The place full, but no calypsonian get no money.
No calypsonian get no money. No calypsonian get no money. The following year, like when they put in for a grant, and they get the grant, and then we started get money. This one get 20 pounds, that one get 50 pounds.
So it was different price money depending on the status of the calypsonian.
Yeah.
So you must have been top tier money that time.
Well, what really happened is, when they give me that kind of money, I said, listen to me. I said, you have to grade the calypso.
Okay.
And the mighty tiger said yes, because they respect me so much. I will not lie. And I was now in the committee, but they used to do what I say. And I tell them, I say, listen to me. The top man has supposed to get 100 pounds. I said, the top man like me, Tiger, I'm supposed to get 100 pounds. And that is how it changed. And funny enough, you know, it remained 100 pounds up to this day.
Whoa.
Well, Tiger dead and gone, and you know.
But that winning the title 13 times, I mean, it could be disputed. Some people say it's more than 13 times. How does someone return and defend a title and continue on that same path? Because I want to assume that 13 titles would have had an interjection where you may have not captured the first prize. But how do you bounce back from that as a calypsonian? Because I think your ego is somewhat.
Well, nobody never challenged and say. Every time I go on the stage, they say Cloak win. And there was a man who used to look after us. I think he was a treasurer, and his name was Al Hector. And he passed away. And his girlfriend or his friend named Elsie donated a trophy. Who win it 3 times will get this trophy. And all of us wanted the trophy. But it was me and Tiger. Tiger win it, I win it. Tiger win it twice, I come back, I win it. I win it twice, Tiger come and win.
So someone you can't get a trophy.
So I went home to Trinidad on holiday and I see the mighty bomber. I said, boy, I want a calypso. He said they charge 2. I don't like to tell lies unless I have to, you know. He said they charge 2, I charge 1. He said, you want a calypso, come up by me. You know, they pick on Lavanti and I go up there. He said, what you want? I said, oh God, it has so much of war in this place, man. I just want one calypso, too much of war. And he gave me a calypso. I win it 3 times.
So the crown is still yours.
I get the trophy. And I can prove it because I have the trophy. I don't tell lies unless I have to. The following year I make a song, and I am the only man that ever win the calypso song in England 4 times on a straight.
That is certainly a feat. That is certainly a feat.
4 times on a straight, and it is written.
But that calypso, but I'll stick up in a second. That calypso, how did it go? The one that Bomber writes you.
War and rumors of war. Hear me. I really want to know what they're fighting for. I say war all over the world. Every human, every man, every boy and girl. Fighting war for material gain, struggling for power, have them insane. They go fight and fight until they can't fight again. Tell them, peace is the answer. War more deadly than cancer. People dying, mothers crying. Innocent and guilty suffering, peace is the answer. For the body, the mind and soul, the only solution is peace in the world. You write that for me, and for me, time I come on that stage,
And come back the following year.
the following year I get.
And this is where you get your four in a row.
My mother's love is so precious. And running second only to Jesus. More precious than diamond, rubies, and pearls. My mother's love is the greatest gift in this world. She bore me 9 months of burden, taught me not to be hardened, with love and tender care. Mother's Day should be every day of the year. Dear Mom, I love you truly. Dear Mom, I will never be unruly. You give me the things I need. You inspire me to succeed. Will me be satisfied? Cuddle me when I cry. I will honor and obey and cherish you all the way. Let me tell you why. I will always love you until the day I die.
I would like to take this opportunity and dedicate that rendition to my mother, Eastland Jack, who I know will be watching.
I make that song.
Lovely song.
And don't turn your back on your mother. When she is gone, you can't get another. Your mother that causing you to survive. So thank your lucky stars if she's alive. Don't wait on that grand occasion. Show true love and affection. Whether she old or young, try your best and don't let your mother down. Yeah.
That is a truth. That is a truth. Give it there. That is the truth.
But when I think of the tears come out my eye.
Look, where does it come from? Where does it come from? Because consistently you're delivering songs lyrically with a high standard. You have no time for bacchanal and foolish.
No. I eat a calypsonian. And I like a little humor. Like you know, every year I go home in Trinidad for the carnival. Where you going for me? Everybody, what you bring for me? Every year I visit TNT. I just be in hell. The way some people just approach me, I am ashamed to tell. They don't want to know if I'm healthy or I have a problem. Always find a looking wealthy and asking what I bring for them. Yes, what you bring for me? Do darling Cloaky, what you bring for me? A pants, a shirt, or a jersey. You're looking so wealthy, Cloaky. Long time we ain't see. I turn and tell she, England does not belong to me.
Cloak, we hearing the name Lord Cloak. How did you come up with that name?
I came in this country in 1964, and I get a job in Acton in a factory. And I didn't know nothing but tea break and they had tea break. So I went outside and I stand up. And I see a white man coming up the road and he drunk. And he said, I am a Scotchman. And hell with the Englishman, I run inside. Because I don't know the Scotsman will like the Irishman and the Irishman. I run inside. So I was telling them guys what happened. And I said, you know, I ran inside too, it was so cold. It was very, very cold. And I had no cloak. I said I had no coat.
No coat. And this is in 64.
Yeah, I said and it was so cold, I had no coat. So they're laughing at me. I said, why are they laughing? They said, it's not coat, it's cloak.
Not cloak, it's cloak.
And from that day, that cloak stick on me.
Yeah, so you...
And when I started to sing, I put the Lord to it.
Oh, and that is how you get the Lord Cloak.
That is how I get Lord Cloak. And
but you is Errol Brown.
my name is Errol Peter Brown.
Errol Peter Brown. Does that Brown sound familiar? There's another Brown, there's another calypsonian.
Yeah, that's Reverend Brown.
And then you have Brown Boy and...
Brown Boy is my brother.
No.
Brown
No. I know you say there's only tell lie if you have a reason for telling lies.
Brown Boy is Nolly Brown. I am Errol Brown.
So that talent
The one who
is
sings the
sitting with
tattoo
the
on
gene. Yeah. That talent is in the genes.
Yes, it is in the genes. It's me and my brother, we start off.
Okay.
But mommy did not know we sing in calypso.
So you are older than Brown Boy.
He's older than me.
He's older than you.
Yes.
But he's very humorous in
He won it
right.
twice. Last time I asked him, he said he won it twice. But the last time I went to him and asked him before he died, he was shaking a lot.
So,
And he said it's the diabetes, but then somebody else told me it's Parkinson's.
okay.
So anyhow, when
So
he
he-
died, I couldn't go.
Yeah, well, may you rest, his soul rest in peace.
Yeah. But he was good.
He was good. Cloak, you look at Carnival today. Let's just for memory, let's just jump back 10 years. Carnival, when it started, as you say, you were involved. You were part and parcel
Yes.
of what was
Yes.
taking place. What's the difference in the sense that when back then and now? I know you sort of touch on the fact that the authorities would have taken control somewhat and put in some restrictions. But do you feel it still has the same spirit?
To me, and I can tell you, to me for years they've been trying to stop the carnival. For years they're trying to put the carnival in Hyde Park. But then again, I don't know if it comes so well. They would not stop the carnival. The carnival is generating now.
It's a generator.
The carnival is
income
generating. So if you know the carnival is generating money, pay the mass, okay, or like Tabernacle and Yas and all of them get grant.
Yeah. It's good to start.
The Calypsonians and all get grant.
Yeah.
But what do they get? They never come and tell us how much they get.
How much money they make?
No, they never tell us how much money they get. But whatever they give us, we have to take it because we love it. I got calypso and I love calypso. I know I did the 6 now again, all some of them, I don't even know if I could still compose. But they have been a competition here. I think the 15th or Matthew was just telling me.
14th or something like that.
Well, I already write a song here.
So how much songs do you have in the bag? How much songs?
I have approximately 3 songs in the bag, but I can't compose no more. But the last one I composed, look, I have a vaccine, pardon, and this Enola, well, I inject Christine, she was satisfied. The talk went around, well, look, boy, I never see mom. All the women in town keep on knocking on my door if you hear them. Give me the vaccine. We want it now. Give me the vaccine, Cloak, keep your redemption. We have the corona, and we in a bad position. We begging you hard, doctor. Please give me the injection. Man, when I look outside, and I see the queue, well, boy, my great surprise, the men and all wanted to. I am making fun. Believe me, I will not lie. I call them one by one. I injecting tooth moon bagay if you see me. Give me the vaccine. Okay. We want it now. Give me the vaccine, Cloak, if you hear them shout. We have the corona, and we in a bad position. We begging you hard, doctor. Please give me the injection. Man, some of them can't walk. They're groaning with pain. They can't even talk. Just for them to explain. They want the injection in their bottom. They touch their toes. I thought I was in heaven. Or even down in Barbados. You hear me?
So that is something that we're hearing, that's a sneak preview to something that you have not performed yet.
I ain't seen that yet. I haven't
And
seen.
it's one out of the three songs. Cloak, do you inspire, or do you have anybody under your wings as far as composing, passing on what you know, the techniques and all of that kind of thing? Because one of the things you talk about is there's some concerns about this surviving and continuing and the next generation. Yes, one is money, and I don't disagree with you on that. But the other aspect of that is the ability to write calypso the way you are writing it. And not exactly like you, but what are you doing to make sure that that part of it?
I try to speak to some of the calypsonians, especially,
Younger ones.
yeah, the Admiral Jack, or Jeffrey, right?
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, why don't you sing so? No, I like calypso. But what happened with me, his voice is very, very bad. And when you have a bad voice and you're singing slow, it upsets the crowd. But when you have a soca, you're singing fast, if you understand what I mean. But you have a, you can't sing at all. Look at Shadow had a nice voice now. Shadow voice wasn't good, you know. But Shadow, every calypso Shadow sing, it move you. You understand? But the Admiral Jack, peace and love. I tried to speak to them, but they were not here.
So you see, the younger ones don't want to listen to you.
They don't want to listen because they like the calypso and they can't sing calypso.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. I mean, this is Straight Talk, you know, in collaboration with Abia Mass by Nature. And I know we're supposed to talk the thing. We're not hiding, we're seeing it as it is. But Cloak, you still has to be encouraged to still pursue and encourage them.
I tell you before I was 6 years old and I come out of the business, I beg them. They laugh at my son here. When I don't sing, I even sing one and it goes out of key. And I tell the audience, I say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm stepping down. But the place went mad. Everybody go, no.
No, don't stop the calypso.
Yeah. But you have to stop one day.
Yeah.
And I think this is my life. I don't know. Thank God.
But you're saying so you feel that there is nothing that is encouraging you to continue.
Yeah.
And you believe that you're being treated, you're being undone.
On the 1st of August, which is a Saturday, I sing in here.
Yeah.
Dexter phoned me and tell me that. What they pay me? You know, if you understand, it don't encourage you.
Yeah.
You think you could bring a collection to home and gain £100? You're mad?
No, you can't do that. But coming back to the initial question, how do you see the carnival from your inception of dealing with it, and let's look at the last 10 years. Do you think it still has the same spirit, it has the same drive? Has it improved? What can we do, to touch it up a bit, to keep it for another 60 years?
Well, I think more bands. Because right now you see more people than bands.
You see more people.
And I think we should have more bands. More masqueraders. I mean, as far as I understand, England is great second to Trinidad. We're coming to Carnival. Brazil. But I think people go from all over the world to come in England to Carnival. That is why they would not stop it. But if you aren't going to stop it, then give us the money.
Yeah, you have to put the money in place.
Yes, if you're not going to stop it, and because what happened is, I am not asking.
No.